Yeah, so he goes and sees him. Yeah. Alright, so then they shut the light off, which is kind of dumb.
No, actually, because you can't see into a dark room. See in there.
How long do you think he'll stay there? Unless he's done.
Then he leaves. He talks. Now, hey, I don't know about this conversation with Doyle. I don't think it's that important, except for that Doyle's on the way. But it seems like a very long conversation, and I think they makes the conversation intentionally long. Because what's happening?
Because the guy's walking over.
The guy's walking over, and then and do you remember the phone call there?
If that woman was alive, she'd be wearing that ring right.
Okay.
There's your wife.
We'll give him an escort. Come on, Jack.
Alright, so now, wait for it. Because he doesn't know that he's gone, right? This phone call right here.
Oh, I think Thorwald's left.
It's Thorwald! And he gave himself away, right?
Why did she? That was a complete mistake.
Whoops. And he realizes it too. I mean, look at his face. He knows. He's like, oh no.
Let's not go get a knife. Let's get a flashlight.
He doesn't have a knife. Guys, then he comes. And then the crazy flash bulbs.
What do you want from me?
Money? I don't have a lot of money.
Your friend, the girl, could have turned me in. Why didn't she?
Because of the wedding ring.
What is it you want? A lot of money? I don't have any money.
Alright. Where's the scene where they throw him out the window? Come on. Oh, you like the flash bulb scene? Alright.
What is it you want? A lot of money?
Okay.
I don't have any money.
Doesn't close his eyes. That's the second.
That's fine.
Say something.
Close his eyes and trip over something.
Say something. Tell me what you want. Can you get me that ring back? No. Tell her to bring it back. I can't. The police have it by now.
These guys wanted to see this party. No, they were. They just like it.
Like on the stupid little
So, old school flashes, you did. Like, you flashed it and the bulb burned out. And so then you had to throw away the light bulb and put in a new one.
Maybe you should shook it at him.
Yeah.
Ah, I should have threw the bulbs at him. Ah.
Somebody ran out.
Oh, here he goes. Here he goes. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh my gosh, he's gonna kill him.
Why didn't you just take
All right. Now, watch the people on the outside. They move really, really fast.
Yeah. I like it. It's like
He probably did it so the action moves quickly, but it's kind of weird too at the same
it
time.
looks really weird.
Watch the people running to their windows and stuff. It's in like fast forward. It's weird.
There's no, like
Yeah, I wanna go through the fall scene. Hey, you see that?
it's like a really fun grab your bag.
Like her? You see that? And those guys run fast.
Give me a 38.
And ready? Here he goes. Okay, remember, it's 1954. You have no computer animation, no graphics. If you want to throw somebody out a window, you have a couple options. You can throw them out a window.
No. Or you could like have him famous face on the camera. That's why
But notice.
out of a window when you say $50 million on the graders.
Oh, that's not you. But there's no mats. They couldn't like take the mats out of the picture though either.
They're gonna put it like very metal.
They
painted it.
Could have painted it.
They could have put a trampoline there, like, you know, kids who live there.
But then you'd see the trampoline.
Yeah, but it could be the
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump out this window. Yeah, okay.
This thing's so touchy. There it is.
Give me a 38.
Give me a 38.
Because he could have hit.
Okay, perfect.
He looks like a mouse.
Dude, let's go. And he's not
Alright.
getting shoved out yet.
Here's how I did it.
I would have kicked him with my cast.
Okay, here's how this is done. Okay. So this is another trick where you hey, could you get off the table, please? I mean, not just laying. At least turn around and face me. Thanks.
It's probably
Talking
not
about what?
tricks in movies. Movie magic.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I bet you that was like a fake person falling. That looks like a fake person falling.
I think these tricks are important because I think that in our lives we watch a lot of video and to see that, you know, not all there are tricks in videos and people can do them. And
I think it's like
part of learning. Did you figure it out? How do you do it?
It's like a fake figure or something that's falling.
It is.
That they cut to the scene where he's down. Because it looks like a fake figure.
It's him.
No,
I know, but it's like a model of it.
it's not that tall of a building.
Ooh,
Like,
I mean, it does
the
like
camera,
movements on the
black
top.
camera, Stephen.
They
His face
could.
never changed. He didn't even blink.
Could have zoomed out.
They do it.
Hey, you want to turn off the other light? It'll be easier to see.
He just falling
Just
like
this scene.
5 feet.
I'll turn it on for the rest.
Yeah, it gives no emotion while it's falling.
Okay. We'll turn it back on in a second.
That's like a
And if I show you, actually, he moves. Like, it's him.
It's a fake
Yeah, if the people are still like cops right there, he's falling.
Dylan, perfect. I'll let you know
He
when
would
to
hit
turn
the
it
ground before the cops come.
That's not even a far fall.
No, it's not.
It's like 2 stories.
No, it's like 2
Yeah,
stories.
that's a 20-foot fall on cement.
Maybe it's like 1 story.
Okay, how'd they do it? Maybe he
It
jumped.
looks like it's 5 feet away.
All right, here's my theory on how they did this. They cut 2 pictures together. Remember, movies are shot 30 frames a second, 30 pictures per second. So if you can cut and paste, like seriously, cut with scissors and paste on pictures. I think what they did is they took 2 camera shots here.
Told you.
I think they took one of just the cops running in underneath and looking up, and then I think they did another scene in a totally different location.
I was right. Of him standing there going.
And then I think you're right. Yeah, they had a camera above him, maybe kind of close to his head, and all Jimmy Stewart, the actor, had to do is like stand there, look up, and do this.
Yeah, it's
Ah! As the camera pulls away.
Yeah, because it looks like he's like falling stiff right now, like in a straight Yeah, line.
He
Like
just
the
stands
light-
there. Ah!
The light on him. The light on him is different.
Yeah, do you see that? Did you hear what he said? Did you hear what he said? Look at the lighting. Look at the lighting on him versus the lighting in the scene. Look, I mean, it's coming from right here, right?
I mean, you'd be able to see a shadow on the
Which
ground.
kind of maybe works, but it doesn't work there. And
It
then
works a little bit
You'd
like
be
down
able
there.
to see a
a
shadow.
little bit.
No,
But then
the out
notice
here the lighting's come on his back.
he has, maybe that's the other weird
No,
thing that we notice.
The
Is our
lighting's on
brains.
his back.
The other weird thing we notice with our brains, he has no shadow. They do. He doesn't.
Like, it's like a
See,
shadow.
there's no shadow.
Ah,
right
he's
there.
the odd person who doesn't have
Right,
shadow.
He's
hey.
invisible.
He's
I
noticed.
have a question.
Maybe he's a vampire.
You can see the little line where he's cut in too, though.
Oh, look.
It's a little bit brighter on the edge. Yeah. Yeah, that's how they do that one. So kind of innovative for the time period. Hey, what's up?
Can an invisible person have a shadow?
I don't know. Hey, Brandon.
Flower, yeah.
Brandon, you want to grab that switch again? Just the one? How you did it before?
If it's possible.
Perfect. Okay, here, watch him fall. It's fun.
It's funny.
One last time. What?
If you lean back a little bit,
We'll get just switch camera shots real quick, right? Can you not see that at all right now? Can you flip them? Can you flip them? The other one on, the other one off. Left one on. How about that?
No.
It's so hard to say.
All right, flip them both off. That's fine. No. Hey, I want to point out another thing. Shh. This is really difficult, and there's not many movie makers that have ever done it, and you probably didn't even notice. Did we ever leave the camera? Did it ever leave the apartment?
No.
When it had like the scenes where it like kind of faded out and then we couldn't know the picture.
Oh, look!
Here, dude.
This is
Camera people.
There's a couple I've been watching because I've seen this movie a lot and I keep thinking about this. There are a couple of scenes, this is one of them, where it leaves. But the only time it really leaves is when Jeff leaves.
Maybe Jeff's the
How
And
weird
the
is
one time
that?
the
Like,
girl was in the apartment, the other apartment.
for a movie to be completely set in one apartment, and that's crazy. I mean, that's nuts. I mean, that doesn't really... yeah, it's weird. And to make it work, that's really crazy too. Alright, what else we got? Oh! Oh! The resolution, what happens? There's a bunch of insinuation here.
Anything happened to you? Yeah, I'm proud of you. You got enough for a search warrant now? Oh, yeah, sure. Get it going.
Alright, so you gotta listen to this cop up there.
Yeah, the cop has a tux on.
He's live. Railroad's ready to take us on a tour of the East River.
Take a tour of the East River.
Oh, that's
That's
where
where
you
you
get
get
the
the
body.
Right. Who said something about the East River earlier in the movie?
Or the lady.
Stella. Stella's like, oh yeah, I bet he cut her up, threw her body in parts in the East, leg in the East River, something over here. And
Scattered her all over.
yeah. And now, that's what happened. Alright, so then they get to talk about the flower bed. Flower bed.
You saw who was building the flower bed? Yeah. He said the dog got too inquisitive, so he dug it up. It's in a hat box over his apartment.
It. In a hat box.
Dogs in a hat.
What fits in a hat box?
A skull.
A dog.
A head.
A dog.
Expensive hat box.
He buried her head under the flowers, and then the dog got inquisitive, and now it's in the hat box in his apartment.
He killed their dog.
He did, yeah.
This guy was your dog. He killed your dog.
So this is,
Everything else is
so that's Stella figuring it out why she doesn't. I don't want any part of it.
Why are you
But I'm
watching
cheap.
yourself?
Or she like...
I'm
Yes,
taping
like,
it. Yeah, so she figures it out. Okay, so you did do it all. Hey, here's the other weird thing about this whole thing. We always thought Stella was crazy and funny, right?
She has it right.
Stella!
She was right the whole time.
Except the box. He wasn't beating his full clothes.
Right, that's true. True.
She said that it was he cut him up in the bathtub, but we never found out where he cut her up.
No, but I'm guessing she's right.
Yeah.
There was that whole thing right at the beginning. Before we go to the resolution at the end, you remember this? They threw it in there. And remember, this is a story, it's not real.
Like what? I'm gonna get married. Then
Alright,
I'll
not
be
past that. When Stella first shows up, where is she?
What's General Motors got to be nervous about? Oh dear. We become a race of peeping Toms.
It's a
What
great
people
line.
ought to do is get outside their own house and look in for change.
Right?
Yes, sir. How's that for a bit of homespun philosophy?
Reader's Digest, April 1939.
Well, I only quote from the best.
So you don't have to take the temperature this morning.
Wow. Look at you got the 100. You know, I should have been a gypsy fortune teller.